What is up, guys? Wraith here, Gray Bearded Gaming. As promised, new headset, new microphone, new place to do some adventuring. So we are over in North Row this time. We're at the little monolith. I don't really know if it has a name per se, just monolith, middle of the desert stuff. So we have some undead that spawn there, and this little area right here is so far at least seems to be relatively safe-ish to adventuring. We got some random snakes, we got some madmen of varying. Oh, we get stunned. Take that! I stun you back. We have diseases, exotic types, uh, rabies to be exact. But it seems like it should be a pretty good place to adventure. It's pretty wide open. There seems to be a pretty decent amount of stuff in front of us that we can pull from and mess with. We're not going to mess with any of the little camps on our own, like the little dervish camps and things like that. I think we would get quickly overrun. But we have, like I said, this guy spawns, like an undead guy spawns here. Plus, as you see, we got beetles running around. We got some random orcs running around. I think we should be able to pull safely through here and get a little bit of stuff done. I don't think it's going to be, gangbuster experience, but it should be interesting. It should be a little safe. Like, this guy's just being a pain in the butt, just being a pain in the butt. I mean, he's only counting blue to us here. Be kind of upset if I got to start taking off from this guy. Suddenly he's cleaning our clocks all of a sudden. They're undead, so he's not ever going to run. We can take advantage of our dots on him. Here, you just let him take himself to death. So it's kind of irritating. We were doing really well there, and then out of nowhere, it's kind of like he starts hammering us. Perils of being little that don't have the ability to just root rot things just yet. So we're still a couple levels out of that. So we're level 12. At level 14, we finally get root, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of that action going. We're going to try to reapply Tainted Breath. This is going to be the most damage. It's funny, because I have Spirit of the Wolf too. That is a fast mummy. He's keeping up with pretty good. But yeah, I think we're going to stay around in this range. We might cruise down up and down the coast here and there. You know what? I'm going to nuke you right in the face hole. Just pow! Punk. We're going to adventure through here. We're going to do random troll stuff. I think, oh yeah, big spider. Some of those we mess with. I guess some of them we can't. Some of the madmen are green, some are blue. There's a random ogre chilling in there. They're going to Ruffalo. We'll leave him alone. Hopefully I didn't just take his stuff. But I'm not sure. He's green to me, so I'm not sure he could have even handled that without getting clobbered. But we are going to met up here for a little bit. We're going to just, experiment up and down through North Row a little bit. Like I said, we'll kind of use this thing as our landmark. We're decently close to, to the Oasis of Row. Excuse me, Oasis of Mar. How about we knock off this case of the HIV that this thing gave us? Now, I did obviously we cruised through the Oasis on the way here. We checked some things out, and my issue for wanting to skip over that one, unless we ended up in just a group to do it. Was it merely about to nuke myself now? Awesome. Yep. You miss just a couple of days. Just a couple of days. Everything goes sideways on you. We're going to sit here and met up. We're going to come back. We'll be zapping on some things, exploring on some things. Because honestly, again, I'm horrible at North Row. I've never been based out of Freeport, so I've never really hunted here or in the Freeport area, or honestly, really in the Commons and area on the other side. They've always just been zones I've jumped through and traveled through, right? So normally I come out of the tunnel. I keep it in M to try to show up a map like that's going to work. But normally I would pop out of the tunnel to the side, just run straight across, get the Oasis, and be done with it. So we'll go through here for just a little bit. We'll catch some random snippets of doing some action, and I will check back in with you guys here in just a little bit. So far, most of our adventuring around our little pylon has been pretty decent. We've picked off a couple of these scarabs, and these guys kind of vary in range. Typically, they're about blue. We do pretty good with them. We have the madmen, and they are one of those like right on the cusp mobs that we have going on. So they sometimes they're green, but still give a hint of experience. Sometimes they're dark blue, so it still works out. Um, yeah, we get scared. The tarantulas have a pretty. Some of them are yellow, some of them are even. We mostly messed around with those. We had a little while in there where we actually got a mage ran by and gave us a pretty spiffy buff, and then we went ham. But what we have discovered, and granted, we left for a little while, we're running around, and looks like a mage who's got it kind of locked up now. But we were okay. We were doing all right earlier with like the standard mummies, the shriveled mummies, everything that would pop here. But a ghoul spawned there, and that, as they say for us, would be that we cannot handle ghouls, as they are bright red to us. And of course, if they get to us and hit us with that ghoul, well, actually that one's only yellow, but still, as soon as he hit us and hammered us with that ghoul root malarkey, we would be in a very bad way. And of course, for a character who's not really twinked out to the teeth here, handling the yellow, especially this range, would be a pretty bad idea. But the experience is moving along pretty good. Like I said, we're sneaking into the second bubble. Mostly, to be honest, it's just good to kind of be back because we were out there for a couple of days. Um, you know, the the not having the headphone thing, you don't really think about it. You managed to break the stinking thing, and the wife and I both cannot even figure out how it happened because she came in to ask me a question. I took the headset off. I set it down. We walked out. We didn't hear anything funny. Didn't hear any crashes. Didn't hear any booms. None of the stinking cats were out at the time, and came back in, put the headset up, and one side of it was just totally floppy. The earbud piece had broke from the little arm, and that was all she wrote. So thankfully we were able to get another one, relatively quickly. We went with a brand that we've never tried before. This is the HyperX Flight, and so far it's pretty nice. It's nice and pretty comfortable on the head. It's got different. This one's, I guess, would say almost like that kind of pleathery ear cup, but the ear cup's kind of large. The last one I had was more fabricy, but after several years, it's probably time for that one to go. Anyway, it does have the wireless. I can't stand to have the cords dangling everywhere. So I think it'll be a great fit. It's slightly noise canceling. So see camera, but the camera just that it's slightly noise canceling, not totally noise canceling, but much nicer. And again, mostly for us, it's just nice to be able to be back and get some action done. So yeah, our little mage over here is handling the ghoul, or trying to handle the ghoul. Yeah, he's got that one figured out. But we're gonna run around here. We're gonna keep working on picking off some stray mobs and see what we do. Like I said, with the snakes, they're all kind of level range because they go dark blue to green, everything else. We typically want to make sure we still have more mana than we do right now, so we don't get ourselves in trouble. And then we've had a couple people, haven't write down the names or anything. There's been a couple people. We have seen them go back and forth across a couple of times now. So I'm thinking they uh, they may need to back off and try something else, kind of like we're doing, because that's a lot of running back and forth to Oasis. But anyway, we're glad to be back. We've got everything all set up for doing some more adventuring. We'll see how the cadence is going. Again, we're a small channel. We got with everything else we got going on right now. Anyway, we've had time to focus and do other stuff since I haven't been able to record content. I haven't really been playing as much, EQ. Like I've been playing some more on the live side, but then also tinkering around with some Conan Exiles and some Path of Exile and things like that. So, here we go. Has anybody here seen my corpse? Good luck with that. But anyway, it is good to be back. As always, guys, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to like, comment, maybe subscribe down below. Let us know how you guys are doing. We're going to go ahead and jump off for here for the evening. Said having gotten a little bit done, which is better than nothing that we've been able to get done for the last several days. So we're pretty happy about that. But hope everybody has a good one. Stay safe, stay distant, stay on EverQuest, guys, and we'll catch you next time.